welcome back to my channel. So today I figured I would do a shelf tour because my shelf has gotten a lot more additions to it in the last month or so. So I kind of just wanted to show everyone my shelf and just let everybody know what's up because I spend way too much money on K-pop. So yeah. So for my top shelf, I'm kind of gonna have to do it like a vlog style thing because my shelf is like way too high for the tripod to reach. So sorry if this is shaky, but yeah, this is my top shelf. So I have my Hobie Funko Pop up here, and then I have Miku and Miku, and then there's a poster of Yoongi from the Season's Greetings back there, and then the boys postcard from the Sphere. And then we have 80s here. So we have EP1, EP2, EP3, EP4, Anniversary. And then behind the boys, we have Action to Answer. And then we have their newest album, Fever. So I have a habit of buying all the versions of everything, even though I don't really necessarily need it. I just think it makes the shelf look nice. And then we have the boys. So we have the First, and then the Start, and then the Sphere, and then the Only. And then on my second shelf, I have a lot of stuff sitting here, so I'll have to move it. But here is my Jungmo standee from Gravity's Comeback. And then my BTS slogan from when I went to the concert. And then my RJ Funko Pop with his headband. Okay, so the boys continues on this shelf. I have both versions of Bloom Bloom, and then all three versions of Dreamlike, and then all three versions of Reveal. And then Twice starts, so I have The Story Begins, all three versions of Signal, all three versions of Fancy, Feel Special, and More. And then I have the More monograph here. And then next to Twice, I have my Chungha albums. So I have Flourishing, Blooming Blue, and then the Play and Stay Tonight album. And then my Tata headband doesn't want to stay here, so but then Red Velvet starts. So then I have the Red, both versions of Ice Cream Cake, Russian Roulette, Power Up, the normal version, and then Power Up Limited, which I have Solgi's cover for this, I think. Yeah. So I have Solgi's cover for that. And then I have Taeyeon. So I have I, Y, and then both versions of My Voice, and then one of the deluxe edition ones. I didn't want to get both versions for this because they both have the same photo book. The only thing different is the cover. So yeah, I kind of just did like a random pre-order when it was on pre-order like a million years ago, and whatever version they sent me I was okay with. So, and then this shelf, this is my third shelf. So we have my Mong headband. And then this is like, I don't really know what this is, but if you spin it, it has like all their names. So yeah, it's from Gravity's summer package. I keep it on Sungmin because he's one of my biases. So, and then I have my other postcard from the Sphere. And then my baby RJ headband. And my ATEEZ light stick. So Taeyeon continues down here, so I have something new. And then I have a WJSN album like crammed in here because I didn't really know where else to put it. And then I have Taeyeon's Persona Tour photo book that she put out. And then back in here I have Empathy, so NCT starts. And then I have Taeyeon's cover of Regulate, if I can get it out. Yeah, I have Taeyeon's cover of Regulate. And then Superhuman, Neozone, and Punch. And then Luna, I have Kim Lip's solo album. And then both versions of Plus Plus and both versions of Hash. And then Gravity, I have their debut here, all three versions of that. And then their recent comeback, all three versions of that. And then I have Treasure's albums here. I told myself I wasn't going to get into a new boy group, but I couldn't help it. Treasure is just so cute, so I had to. And then we have BTS. So I have one version of her, and then all versions of Tear, Answer, and then 2 versions of Persona are up here. And then this shelf is kind of just like my extra albums that I didn't really have room for. Not really extra, but like groups that I don't really stan as much. So I have my Taeyong Super M album. And then I have this NCT Superhuman vinyl that I found. And I literally only bought it because it had their faces on it. So, and then I have my Taehyung Premium photo from the concert. So then down here I have my other 2 versions of Persona, and then all versions of Map of the Soul 7 and BTS World. And then TXT I have Debut, and then 1 version of Magic and 1 version of Eternity. And then I have the Stray Kids limited album for Go. And then I have 2 versions of an Ode by 17. This is Real and this is The Poet, my 2 favorite versions. And then I have CIX's Hello Stranger Chapter 1, both versions of that. And then I have 2 versions of Monsta X's All About Love album because literally Middle of the Night is my favorite song in the world. And I can't really find the other 2, but I do want all of them. And then I also want my Bias's member covers if I can find them. And then I have Girls' Generation's Love and Peace album. All of the Japanese bangers are on this album, so I kind of had to own it. And then Exit, I have the We album with Me and You on it because that is a banger. Had to have that too. And then SNSD last album, Tear. A tear in my eye as I say that. Holiday Night, I have both versions of. And then this bottom shelf is literally just like all my extra Gravity albums here. And then I have my Gravity Summer Package, which came damaged, by the way. So glad. It came incredibly damaged on the outside, but at least all the stuff on the inside was fine. So yeah, that's my shelf for now. The Boys is having their comeback this month, so I'll have to add that in. And then anything else that comes out, I'll probably have to add it. So I'll probably do another shelf tour like next month sometime, just to show like the updates and all the stuff I added. But yeah, that's my shelf for now. Thank you for watching. Bye.